As a housing officer, I actually work for the tenants as well as working for Northwards. I know I make a difference, and it's a good feeling to know that by just being nice, it's rewarded.
We feel very privileged to have moved into the first council properties built for 30 years in Manchester, especially as they're dedicated to disabled and older people.
With the solar panels, if you have the heating on for an hour a day, that's all you need.
And our heating bills are great, aren't they?
Yeah.
Our gas particularly is very, very good. It's very low. It's just been an absolute joy. We've been so lucky.
Grew up in Moston on the Mill Estate, which is just a bit further behind the school. Obviously, things like SC United wasn't here. It was just an open space with an old overrun BMX track.
It's priority number one for me in this role to get local young people involved in the work that we're doing here.
I remember this place when it used to be the Miners Club, and then for years it was just derelict and nobody used it at all. It was just vandalised. So I love what you've done to the place now.
It took us 5 years to get to this point, and lots of groups now using the building.
We, Northwards, did a nice day there 2 years ago, and we literally did all the grounds, brought them all back in, picked all the litter up, the broken glass. It's nice to see something be brought back after being, well, basically just left to rack and ruin for years and years and years.
YES stands for Your Employment Services, which helps people like me get jobs. The skills which I take for granted someone else doesn't. It's very satisfying knowing at the end of the day that people have actually moved forward because of what I know and understand and can contribute. We've helped more than 200 people into work, into employment, which I think is a massive achievement.
It's got me a lot of confidence from the 3 years I've worked here. When I first started, I was shy and dead quiet, and everyone thought I was just some quiet kid, but I soon come out my shell after a couple of weeks. I feel happier, a lot happier before I wasn't working and I was just on the streets, just walking about the streets doing nothing, just chilling with my mates and stuff. Now I get help every morning and go to work, which is a good thing.
I've grown up in Manchester and around the parts of Manchester, and like Northwards helps the community. My mum's always said like it's better to be like doing something with like companies that provide things for the younger generation rather than being on the streets.
When you've got an estate that's run down, as ours was, you organise a clean-up, and in time it works.
There's people coming together and seeing they can make a difference.
When Northwards come and done the kitchen, they give you a good choice of different colours, different designs and everything. So you just make your own kitchen, and that's why I've done it like this. It's fantastic, love it.
Having borderline personality disorder and also being gay, it's quite difficult for some people to accept and to cope with. But Northwards has helped because they're also diverse for people. They accept everybody. They built the LGBT. Now, before that forum, I wouldn't go out. I didn't know anybody. I now meet people who are exactly the same as me. And so just going to the forum itself has given me huge steps I now am able to attend Pride and go to something that I've always longed to do but couldn't do before. And it gives you a sense of belonging somewhere.
The thing about Northwards is they listen to the tenants very, very patiently. With people like me especially. Somebody said, what's Northwards like? I said, it's the best thing since sliced bread.
Thank you for the view over the Irk Valley, for windows that let the light flood in, that keep the cold nights out, that give us a gentle summer breeze. Thank you for the lift that means I don't have to struggle in pain every time I need the bathroom. Thank you for the bath that soothes my aches and pains away. Thank you for the chute that means I don't have a battle to take the rubbish out. Thank you for allowing us to make this house a home.